That's it, let the beat bump. Then come in with the strings.
It is well with, it is well with, it is well with my soul. It is well with, it is well with, it is well with my soul.
Man, have you ever had those spiritually rainy days where you feel like you're dying, anxiety, tiring, pain in like every way, caught in a storm, but the situation you palm it and hold on to it. And for some reason in the stormy season you won't trust Christ to calm it. The storm is causing stronger winds, seems like a category 5 on the Saffir-Simpson. All in sight is dark clouds and lightning flashes, no blue birds, no blue skies, none of the sun's light, casting shadows of doubt as far as the east is from the west. Instead the heart of doubt beats wildly in my chest. I'm reminded of the time when Yeshua set sail with his disciples, saying, "Let us go to the other side." And as they sailed across, the great storm arose, and both the ship and the disciples' faith began taking massive blows. And below deck, like a good shepherd, Christ was counting his sheep, lulled to sleep by the very same waves that had them freaked. Wow, what a lesson about resting in times of the storm and finding peace and harmony in the arms of the Lord. But before I get off track, let's get back to the story. It's raining, it's pouring, and that ain't the old man snoring. The disciples act accordingly. Of course they start to panic and frantically seek their master and found him in a hammock, just peacefully lying there. They began crying in despair. "Lord, don't you even care that we're all dying here?" Yeshua gets up, wipes the sleep from his eyes, yawns, stretches, takes a quick peek outside, steps on deck, sees the winds blowing hectically, sees the towering waves making their way across the sea. Authoritatively he rebukes the wind to his will, and to the sea he says gently, "Peace, be still." I still hear him say those same words in my life during times of hardship and strife, when the hurts cut deep like a sharp knife. Hand on my shoulder, "Young man, I told you to hold to me. Peace, be still, my child, though the wind's blowing wildly." Well, why don't we get back to the story? The waves had ceased, the wind was at peace, and to each other they began to say, "What manner of man is this, that even the wind and seas obey?" Seeing their faces he says, "Oh, ye of little faith." See, they forgot the promise he made them in being the Messiah. He is not a liar, there was truth in every word he gave them. He said, "Let us go to the other side, not drown in the middle." Sounds pretty simple, not hard to figure out, like a riddle. Had the faith been sound, if they had a little faith, they wouldn't have worried about the situation or been shaken by the waves, which they had seen. If from the start they had focused on the destination and faith and patience, then who cares what happens in between? Through danger seen and unseen, his word will prevail. Through lightning and wind and rain and fire and hail, his word will not fail. And even in my own storms, I find that it's a matter of trusting his promise and keeping my eyes on it. And I find that even though there'll be hurt and pain, I don't have to hurt in vain, even in the midst of spiritual hurricanes. See, if I put my hand in his in the midst of the swells,